Hi, I'm Cat Lady, and I'm just wanting to say, for one, I haven't ever done one of these, so bear with me. I agree with most of y'all out there about the gun situation and all the stuff that's going on, the stuff that happened in Connecticut and overseas. My viewpoint, my husband's viewpoint is, it's not the guns, it's not the knives, it's not the bombs, it's people that, for some ungodly reason, go out and do these horrible acts to these people, children, and the government is playing on all of our emotions. I cried the whole time that I was watching the news as it was unfolding the other day. It was horrible. I have children that's in that age bracket, and I couldn't honestly say how I would react. I mean, my first initiative reaction would be, go kill the son of a gun that done it, or is doing it. And I think that would be most everybody else's, especially if you have children our ages. Another point I would like to make is the fact that they were saying that he has Asperger's syndrome. Okay, I totally disagree with that fact, that it made him do it, or it was because he had Asperger's syndrome. My son, 10 years old, has Asperger's syndrome. And yeah, where he has problems with acting out, and he has tantrums. Yeah, they all have tantrums. It's part of their emotional problem. They're more to the point where they have way too much emotions, they can't handle it, so they act out. They don't go and kill people. They don't go and say, I'm going to get a knife and stab you to death, gun and kill you with it. They either shut down, like a true, like an autistic child that you see just sits there in a corner and, counts and is in outer space. Or they just go and cry. They pitch a fit, like a normal child pitches a fit, except this is a little more extreme. And they go into themselves. People just do not understand the symptoms. Every child with Asperger's has something that's a little different than the other child that has Asperger's syndrome. This man that did this, if he did have it, okay, but it's not because he had it. It's because there was something mentally wrong up here, okay? And, it's just wrong that the news media keeps egging on these people with, it's because of this, it's because of that. Okay, number one, he would have gotten a gun, whether it was his mama's or whoever's. He could have stolen anybody else's. Two, he could have went in and made a bomb. I mean, Molotov cocktails could have done the same thing and caused a lot more damage. A bomb could have as well. But you don't see them outlawing knives, things like that. So I just don't understand why these people are just all over this dude about this one particular subject. Okay, now moving on. Sorry. As far as gun laws, if they do get rid of if they do get to the point where they get rid of the assault rifles or whatnots, that's going to start getting into the handguns, shotguns, rifles, hunting gear stuff. That's starting to infringe. I mean, no, it doesn't actually affect us as far as having, one of those, if they ban it, but it does in the long run. People do not understand that it's the long-term effect that will hurt us when it comes to banning assault rifles or assault guns or whatever you want to call them. I don't think that, well, I know they don't need to. They need to just leave it alone and put it down. As far as that, what is it, senator or whatever, the woman, Feinstein or whatever, yes, she needs to go off. She needs to be tried for treason. Piers Morgan, yes, he needs to be sent back to Britain. People that are head figures in the news world or on TV, yeah, they get everybody hyped up. People need to realize they need to start thinking for themselves. You don't need to go out or stay at home and watch TV and say, ooh, I like what this person is saying, I'm going to go with them. You need to dig into the facts, figure out what you truly believe, and go with your gut instinct. I mean, that's pure and simple fact. Instinct always wins out, because 90% of the time, or I should say 99% of the time, you best go with your own instincts. I'm glad I live out in the country. I do not like the city. For y'all city folks, it's not anything against y'all. It's just me personally. I hate the city. Too loud, not enough trees, too much violence. We live out in a small community. Driveways like 4th of a mile down to the dirt road. Okay? It takes us 30 minutes to get to a decent town to go buy groceries, gas, things like that. So yeah, I rather live out here. And you know, I just believe that you think for yourselves. Yes, you look and see what's going on in the world, but you figure out what you want to do, how you think, and then you go with that. You don't go with the first person that says something that you might like, because then you have to go and figure out, oh wait, I really didn't like it. So it's just, to all of y'all preppers, keep your minds open, help people get their eyes open to what's going on in the real world, and sometimes be realistic. It may just save your life. And yeah, the gun laws, as far as carry, I'm all for it. I don't personally carry right now, but I am looking into getting one for myself. My husband carries. He's been carrying for a while, long while. But to each his own. And I think, you know, everybody just needs to calm down, evaluate the situation, and go with your gut instinct. Have a wonderful New Year's, and I hope, you know, you subscribe. This is my first video, and I will be trying to do a little bit more. It maybe won't be so corny. But I will see y'all next year. Bye.